Chicken breast, chicken breast, chicken breast, chicken breast, chicken breast, chicken breast, and more chicken breast, guys. Many people struggle with their diet because they're not getting enough protein in. Protein becomes increasingly important as you transition from a bulking to a cutting phase. Hello world, it's your boy J Living Fit. I have returned with yet another video, and it's summertime. It's time to get lean, but getting lean is not easy for everybody. For example, last year, my first cut ever, I lost about 15 pounds, but it was the worst 3 months of my life. Why? Because I felt just really sleepy overall. I got intense cravings, had hunger pains. I ended up binging 2 to 3 times during that cut, man. Cutting is not easy, okay? I'll say that right now. But if you learn how to hack your diet, you can make cutting a walk in the park. And I'm gonna show you how. First with this video. Now when you're cutting, you're in a caloric deficit. Caloric deficit means that you're eating less calories than your body requires to maintain homeostatic functioning. So your body is gonna provide a feedback to you that you're probably not gonna like. It's gonna tell you that, hey, I'm not liking this because I'm getting in less calories than my body needs to maintain proper functioning, so I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you off. Therefore, we feel tired. Therefore, we get intense cravings. Therefore, we get hungry. Therefore, we get irritable. You know, that's what happens when you go into a caloric deficit. Now, that's not for everybody. You got some guys who can go into 1,000 calorie deep severe deficit and feel perfectly fine. You know, those are the lucky bastards. But some mere mortals like myself can put ourselves in a 250, 500 calorie deficit and end up feeling like crap if we don't take the right measures. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to take the right measures. Video number 1 is going to be about how you can make your cut much easier by increasing your protein. Yes, I said it. Increasing your protein will make your cut 10 times easier. I know you're wondering why. Well, I'm about to tell you why. I'm still hungry. Protein is so satiating, it's so fulfilling. Cutting has never been easier. Gotta love protein. Reason number 1, protein. Not carbohydrates, not fats. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient of all 3, hormonally, physiologically, and psychologically. I've made a video on how protein, fiber, and water is the most satiating substances that you can consume. Please check the video out, and that's going to tell you and explain in detail how protein is very satiating. But take what I said, guys. Protein is the most satiating. Satiating means fulfilling. It fills you up, you know? Full in your tummy, meaning that you don't want to eat anymore. You're not hungry anymore. And why is that important? Well, you're getting in less calories than your body requires, so you're pretty much depriving your body of vital nutrients, and you're gonna feel hungry. So to mitigate this, to alleviate this feeling, this lamenting feeling of hunger, taking more protein. I will not steer you in the wrong direction. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm cutting right now and I feel great. Why? Because my protein is high. Reason number one. Reason number two, and why you should be increasing your protein while you're in a caloric deficit in an effort to lose fat, is because protein has the highest thermic effect. Thermic effect means that the calorie cost it takes to digest, process various macronutrients in the body, okay? For example, if I ate 100 calories of chicken breast, protein, thermic effect of that is 30%, meaning it will take me 30 calories to digest, process, and absorb the protein macronutrient. 30 calories, that's 30% of its caloric value. So if I had 500 calories of protein, then it would take me 30% of that to digest, process, and absorb it. That's more than carbohydrates, which is about 15%, and more than fat, which is about 5%. Protein, thermic effect, 30%, guys. So with that being said, you can increase your protein, eat more, go back to reason number one, feel fuller, quell your hunger, not feel as hungry, eat more protein, burn more calories due to the fact that protein has a high thermic effect, and you're eating more protein, therefore you're gonna be more fuller due to reason number one. Going back to my last video, it's a win-win situation, guys. The last and final reason why you need to be increasing your protein on a cut is because protein is muscle sparing. Muscle sparing. Protein saves your muscles. Protein protects your muscles. Protein is responsible for the salvation of your muscle tissue while you're cutting. I know you're gonna ask why, but let me tell you why. You have what's called a nitrogen balance. And nitrogen balance is based upon your nitrogen consumption minus your nitrogen excretion. That's gonna equal your nitrogen balance. When you're working out, you're in the catabolic state. You're breaking down that muscle tissue. Therefore, you're gonna be excreting more nitrogen. That's gonna lower your nitrogen balance. Like I said, you wanna maintain nitrogen balance equilibrium so that you can preserve your muscle tissue while you're cutting. So I know you're asking, how do I maintain nitrogen balance equilibrium? All you gotta do is increase your protein consumption. Remember I said, nitrogen balance equals nitrogen consumption, which is protein consumption. The only macronutrient that has nitrogen in it is protein. Nitrogen consumption minus nitrogen excretion equals nitrogen balance. Increase your nitrogen consumption, increase your proteins so that you can spare those muscle tissues and keep making those gains and enjoy your cut and not suffer from losing muscle tissue on the cut, guys. Because nobody wants to lose muscle tissue on the cut. You work so hard to build that muscle tissue while you're bulking. You don't want to lose it on your cut. You want to preserve as much as you can. And I'm telling you how. Increase your protein. Don't forget, reason number one is the most satiating macronutrient of all three, meaning it makes you feel full. Reason number two, you cannot forget this one, has the highest thermic effect. Therefore, you're boosting your metabolism just by eating more protein. It's a win-win situation. Reason number three, maintain nitrogen balance so that you can spare that muscle tissue so that you can maintain your muscle mass while you're cutting. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you really did, like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna provide you with a whole bunch more videos coming soon. But you gotta support me in return, man. It's all about the law of attraction, baby. I'm out. Protein, protein, protein. Oh, I need you. You give me all my gains and put me in the mood Without you, I'm like glue. I'm stuck, I can't get through. I lurk, I search, I flip this work just to get my hands on you. I live in a carbohydrate world and I just wanna get ripped. Flex all day on Instagram so I can be the shit.